On this episode of Pitch Chris, if you're a producer, how do you land an agent? If you are a sound design student, how do you break in the entertainment business? And if you're producing a movie, what's most important to the investor, your creativity or the bottom line? Hi, and welcome to episode 24 of Pitch Chris, where you guys ask me questions about the entertainment business, and I'm going to answer them for you. To ask me a question, find me on social media at DeBlasio, hashtag Pitch Chris, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you guys have. This first question comes from Tsadiqwah. Let's see what Tsadiqwah has to say.
Hi Chris, my name is Tsadiqwah and I am a daytime talk show TV producer and also a reality TV producer. And my question is this: because there aren't any unions for talk show producers and for reality TV producers, unlike the PGA that represents film and movie producers, how can I get the attention of an agent or a manager or even a recruiter, someone who represents me, someone who can submit me as a talk show reality producer to those type of jobs? That's my question. Thank you.
Yes, you are correct. So the PGA does not represent, say, TV hosts or producers like yourself. But if you're trying to capture the attention of some representation to get you more work, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep building your reel. So it sounds like you've already started doing your own things. One of the biggest things that, say, a manager or an agent is going to look for is that you actually have eye for good content, which means that you can spot something and just know that it's going to be prime, and then you get that stuff on your resume and you produce it. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to build your resume with really good credits and then send out submissions, and with follow-up phone calls, set up interviews. You're also going to want to get good at your pitching skills too, because they're going to want to know that if they send you out into a pitch meeting or say, for investors or whatever it is, that you can actually speak the lingo, you understand that. So you want to brush up, you polish up on your pitch skills. But most importantly, it's going to be that demo reel to help find you that good representation. It's going to take your career to that next level.
Hi Chris, my name is Cody McGowan, and my question would be, as far as on the producer side, how do you make sure to get investors to really make sure you are the right person who can help produce the content that they want to have marketed for a general audience?
Hey Cody, thanks for your question. So what you're talking about is producing the right content. Sounds like for, say, the investor or the person that's funding your project. What I would say to you is you don't have to prove your creativity for them. When it comes to an investor or somebody that's investing in a project for you to make content, what they want to see that you can prove is a return. The biggest thing is they want to see what type of money they're going to make back. So don't be so concerned about, gaining the trust from them that you're going to be creative enough, because when they're giving you money, the biggest thing is going to be the return on investment, because at the end of the day, if they're making a return, your creative was good enough.
Hello, my name is Shaquille Shoulders. I'm a sound design major. What is the best way to break in the industry for a student that's graduating?
So congrats for getting ready to graduate. I'm already giving you that congrats, all right? But look around you. Those people that are graduating with you, if you are not networking with them and becoming really close with your classmates, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. The reason why is because networking is huge in this business. If you're not networking with them, you may miss out on an opportunity where one of your classmates books a job with a producer or studio or something, that because you have that connection, they may throw you a bone. They may say, hey, listen, you might want to look at this guy. I graduated with him. Let's bring him on set. You may actually be able to get jobs that way just by the friends around you that you're graduating with. So I would look around, start making those relationships if you haven't already started building those relationships, and stay in contact with everybody that you're graduating with, because your network is your net worth. So that's all for today's questions. Thank you for sending them all in. To send me a question about the entertainment business, Find me on social media at Chris DeBlasio, #PitchChris, and I'll be happy to answer all the questions you guys have. And please, please subscribe or I'll die.